Annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament right here on 97.3 WRUL. Cole Carter and Travis Black, if you're joining us late, we just saw Eldorado take down Carmi-White County 49-37, as this game is also being streamed over on 104.9 WFIW. Drew Poughton getting us on the air across the way. Drew, hope you're doing good. JC Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and Cadence Driscoll with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. So what's at stake for this game? This is the consolation semifinal, which means the winner will face Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock for a chance to bring home some hardware. And Travis, think back to your playing days here. You know, we can kind of feel this for our Bulldogs. They just lost, so their chance for a championship now out the window. It's kind of about pride at this point. Trying to play hard, and you still want to bring home a trophy.
I mean, any type of trophy at the EHT is it's a good measuring stick. It's a good, again, good what it is. It's a trophy. I mean, any type of trophy here, one of the most storied tournaments. Doesn't matter if it's consolation, doesn't matter first, second, third. It doesn't matter. You're bringing home trophy. That's something to be proud of.
And so before we meet the starters for both squads, the starter lines for this matchup is brought to you by your local Huck's Market. Join the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Get exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store and on Google Play. So West Frankfort, they are the visiting team for this consolation semifinal. Harrisburg, keep saying Harrisburg. I'm going to get all these schools mixed up. 16 different teams that we broadcasted for.
So much basketball, so little time.
With that, I do want to take a moment and just give an awesome shout out to our crew, all of us that have helped us here for these past 19 games we've done, 18 games.
Something like that.
I think this is game 18.
Game 18.
Game 18 over the past 48 hours. Out of the announcers, the great Roger Hobbs, Bryce Thompson also helping us out, Joey Lane and Travis and I, and our crew on the laptop, YouTube side, Cadence Driscoll, Asher Penrod, Haley Winkleman, and those back at the studio, JC Tinsley, Scott Maring, all helped this process go through. We appreciate everybody who is listening on the radio and tuned in on YouTube. Okay, now time for the starting lineup, so I don't have anything written down. The starters for West Frankfort. Give me a minute. I promise I'll get my stuff together here eventually. West Frankfort, they won earlier today to get to this point. They're going to start number 3, Eli Tyson. He is a 5'10 sophomore. Number 5, Eli Buckingham, a 6'3 senior, as well as number 10, Jack Hogg. Number 24, Brady Melvin, a 5'9 junior, and number 35, Keegan Bowers, a 6'2 senior for the Redbirds of West Frankfort. And West Frankfort defeated Hardin County earlier today to put themselves in this position. And again, the winner will face Hamilton County tomorrow afternoon for the consolation final. So Justice Stagg, wearing number 10, is the starting point guard for Fairfield. Eric Rogers, who I have no doubt is going to hear his name in the all-tournament team mentions tomorrow night. Lyndon Harrelson also in there in the starting 5 for Fairfield. Lane Tucker, he is a 6'3 junior, and number 42, the big man, Luke Duckworth, 6'8 senior for Fairfield. So, Scott McElravy, that's Justice Stagg, as well as Eric Rogers, Landon Harrelson, Lane Tucker, and Luke Duckworth. So Travis, we've seen Fairfield lose only one game they've lost so far this tournament. That was to Anna Jonesboro yesterday. Led the entire game. AJ ends the game on a 20-3 run. You lose by 21.
Yeah,
they beat Gallatin earlier today.
I mean, Fairfield played extremely well against AJ. Until the last basically quarter and a half there. I mean, Eric Rogers was unconscious in that first half, and I expect them to try to get him going early too, since he's really the key to Fairfield's offense.
So here's Fairfield in their home white uniforms. West Frankfort in the red. Redbirds going left to right in this half. Harrisburg I swear I'm going to call them Harrisburg a million times, and I don't know why. Fairfield is going right to left. Thanks for tuning in, whether you're listening on the radio or watching at home. West Frankfort has the ball. Going to be a 3 for Buckingham on the top of the key to start things off. It's no good, and the rebound is corralled by Tucker for the white jersey Mules of Fairfield. Here's Dag on the left top, picks up his dribble, goes near side to Rogers. Rogers goes from left to right. He'll call out the offense. On the far side, it's Duckworth. Cutting is Harrelson, top of the key, Tucker. Tucker lost it. Got it back now on the near side, back to Rogers. 40 seconds gone here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. And this gym emptied out fairly quickly.
I mean, after that game, I mean, a lot of the Eldorado fans are going home happy, so.
Tucker left side. Now it's back in the hands of Dag on the far side, in the hands of Rogers. Seeing Fairfield take quite a bit of time on this possession, which they are used to doing. They did that a lot last season, a team that went all the way to the regional final. In the far corner, this is going to be Harrelson with it. Top of the circle, Rogers lets a 3 fly. Got it. Nice start for Eric Rogers and the Fairfield Mules. They lead 3-0, 1:15 gone in the opening quarter. Across the timeline, Bowers with it. They swing it around far side. This is Tyson. Elevator screen for Buckingham, goes near side to Melvin. Melvin looking, now dribbles to his left, back left side to Tyson. Tyson with a jab step, trying to go around Dag, hands it back off to Melvin, looking to get inside against Tucker. Shot fake goes up, scores. 2 points there for Brady Melvin.
Good little shot fake there, got the man up in the air and hit a nice little 15-footer.
That shot makes it 3-2, Fairfield in front. They swing it around the right side to Harrelson. On the far side, it's Dag. Now it's Rogers between the circles. Rogers pulls up for 3. Eric Rogers continues his hot tournament. He's got 6 points. Mules lead 6-2.
And we'll be hearing his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, we're going to hear it tomorrow night as well for the all-tournament team. I have no doubt. Long 3 on the other end for Tyson. It's no good, and the rebound grab by Harrelson. Mules come the other way. Into the front court. On the right top, it's Rogers. He'll dribble to his left and hand it back off to Dag. Left side, this is going to be Duckworth with it. Between the circles, back to Rogers. Gets inside, shot up, good, and 1 for Eric Rogers. He's got all 8 for the Mules. Why throw it to anybody else?
When he can do that, make it that look that easy. I mean, why would you give it to anyone else?
That foul called against, did they give a number for the foul?
Nope.
I think 3 Tyson, that's what they got on the board. Eli Tyson missed the foul. Rogers missed the free throw, so the Redbirds come the other way, trailing 8-2. On the left side, top of the circle, Buckingham lets a 3 fly. It's no good. Rebound grab by Rogers. And Fairfield comes the other way. Rogers trying to go coast to coast, pulls it back. Lost his dribble, out of bounds. Last touch by West Frankfort. Again, the winner gets able to carry tomorrow afternoon for the Consolation Championship. Rogers has it on the far side as he dribbles to the top of the key. That pass going to be tipped away and nearly stolen away. It is taken away by Tyson. At the other end, Tyson lays it in with the left hand. 2 points for Eli Tyson, 8-4. Fairfield with the lead and the ball. Eric Rogers been doing all the scoring for the Mules. On the far side, Dag, that pass taken away and stolen by Bowers. A correction, that's Hogg. Jack Hogg for 2, and just like that, it's a 2-point game, 8-6.
A couple, nonchalant passes by Fairfield's really given, West Frankfort their life on offense.
Duckworth near side to Harrelson. Top of the key 3 for Rogers, left it short. Rebound grab by Hogg for West Frankfort. 4:15 to play here in the first quarter, 8-6 your score. Between the circles, it's Hogg. Now on the right side, it's Melvin. Elevator screen for Buckingham, now on the far side in the hands of Tucker. Between the circles, back to Bowers, now on the near side, Melvin. Melvin, left side. This is going to be Buckingham with it. He pulls up from the free throw line. His shot is no good. Hogg grabs it, goes back up and scores. Jack Hogg in an 8-0 West Frankfort run to tie the game at 8. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. On the far side, Tucker. That pass taken away once again. Hogg missed the lay-in, but Buckingham there, his shot no good. And the Mules catch a break. And Scott McElravy not happy, and understandably so. He calls a timeout. A 30-second break. We'll take one as well. Back right here shortly on 97.3 WRUL.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
Back here at Duff Kingston, game number 18. In the past 48 hours, we've got 8 more coming up tomorrow for Championship Wednesday. Couple of interesting matchups. And across the timeline goes Dag. He picks it up. Look for the backdoor cut. Now it's on the left side of the hands of Harrelson after a Scott McElravy timeout, which came after an 8-0 West Frankfort run to tie the game at 8. Tucker's going to pull this one out. It's a back over to Dag going to the right side. Dag to the basket, falling away. They call it travel.
That's Fairfield's 4th turnover in a row.
Thought it was going to be an and one, but Scott McElravy does not like the call. So the ball goes back over to West Frankfort. Latrell Snyder checks in for the Mules. Nick Easton also in the ball game. Both of them have gotten big minutes so far in this EHT. Driving inside, this is going to be Melvin with it. He goes on the far side to Tyson. Tyson directing traffic. Just the 5'10 sophomore is Eli Tyson. Goes on the left side in the hands of Hogg. Hogg looks. Back on the right side, Buckingham. 3 on the way. Got it. And the Redbirds come back and take a lead, 11-8, and 11-0 run here by West Frankfort. Harrelson on the right side, Easton with it, ball above his head. Between the circles, back to Tucker. Tucker goes near corner, it's Rogers, lets the 3 fly, got it. Well, they don't need anybody else. Eric Rogers, 11 points, he's got all 11. We're tied at 11. 2:14 to play here in the first. On the far side, Melvin, now near side, Tyson, back to Melvin across the way. In the far corner, Buckingham, cross-court pass, high above the head of Tyson, he can't corral it. Out of bounds. So the ball goes back over to Fairfield, 2:04 to play in this first quarter. We'll give you a look at our schedule for tomorrow here in a moment. And our next dead ball. Easton across the timeline, now on the right side, it's Tucker. Tucker looks, goes at the top of the circle to Rogers. Rogers puts it on the floor, now pulls it back out. We're under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Rogers directing traffic, trying to get away from King. As King all over him. They're going to call a foul on Preston King, who has started almost every game this year for West Frankfort, even started last year as a junior. And he commits the foul there coming off the bench in this game. So Fairfield has the ball, tie game 11-11, 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Easton going to his left, down the left top to Rogers. Puts on the floor, gets inside, now steps back in the far corner. 3-point shot on the way for Harrelson is no good. Rebound collected by Bowers for West Frankfort. Near side Hogg, cross-court pass to Tyson. Now Bowers near top, back to Tyson in the far corner, goes to Buckingham. He puts it on the floor, they swing it around. Near corner, it's Hogg. As Fairfield's gone to looks like a 3-2 zone here, possibly a 1-2-2.
Yeah, they're trying to take away that inside pass, which West Frankfurt's trying to work the ball to.
Bowers, they swing it around the outside. Now it's Tyson on the left top. 1 minute to go here in the first. 11-11. Far corner, Buckingham down low to King up top. Bowers puts it on the floor, gets inside, his shot good off glass. Keegan Bowers gets in the scorebook, and West Frankfort back in front, 13-11.
That's one way to break a zone, just drive right through it.
As they get double team on the far side, now in the corner, it is Snyder with it. Bounce pass out in the far top to Harrelson. Gets the left side to Rogers. He'll direct traffic near corner. Open is Easton. He attacks baseline, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Thought for a second he might have got checked there with a blocking foul, but they say that Easton stepped out of bounds, so another Fairfield turnover. That is now 5 in this first quarter alone. As Latrell Snyder will check out, Dag back in. And correction, Trent Bliss is the one that snuck in on me, number 3. The 6'3 junior in for the Mules. Final 17 seconds. West Frankfort will hold for one shot. Bowers on the far side, now in the far corner. Buckingham steps inside, out to Tyson. Down to the near corner, Hogg. Bounce pass deflected out of bounds. Ball stays put with West Frankfort, 6.4 on the clock. 13-11. Tyson will inbound. Into Bowers, now 4 seconds. Bowers, not sure if he knows how much time is left. Now it's King with 1 second. King got it off in time, can't hit it. And that will end the first quarter. That's off. Fairfield's about to a 8-0 lead, and now West Frankfort leads 13-11. As we go to the second stanza, it's the EHT on 97.3 WRUL. Back in 1 minute.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Start of the second quarter here in Eldorado. It is West Frankfort leading Fairfield 13-11. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you as Dag is double teaming the backcourt. Got to poke it away and stole it away. Preston King up ahead to Jack Hogg, who lays it up and in. Jack Hogg with 6 points for the Redbirds. They lead 15-11.
And that's another Fairfield turnover. There's 6 at the half.
Harrelson zips it down low, make that 7 turnovers. The pass picked off by King. Redbirds the other way. Tyson's shot, good. In transition. Eli Tyson with 4. Scott McElravy is very upset. Timeout, Fairfield, a full timeout. We will take one as well. Back in 1 minute. It's the EHT on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
Teamwork. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Carmi Lumber celebrates the student athletes competing and wishes them great success. Depend on the team at Carmi Lumber for all success with your home projects. Electrical, plumbing, lumber, hardware, and more. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Visit them on North 3rd Street in Carmi or carmilumber.net. Carmi Lumber, proud supporter of area athletes.
Fouls, double dribbles, air balls. Unfortunately, all part of the game.
But with a great team behind you, you're right back in the game.
Sometimes life knocks you down, but State Farm agent Doug Raber and his team are there to make sure you get back up.
When something unfortunate happens, call me and get peace of mind you're working with a team committed to making sure your life goes right.
Call 618-445-2012. Find Doug Raber on Facebook and on the Square in Albion.
7:27 to go here in the second quarter after Fairfield timeout. A 17-3 run that West Frankfort is currently on to lead 17-11. Fairfield has the ball. They're going right to left as Tucker's shot in the lane is up and good. That is the first mule not named Eric Rogers to score. Lane Tucker for 2. Travion Johnson into the ball game for West Frankfort. They swing it around in the far corner to Hogg. He goes down low to King. His bounce pass to Bowers, taken away by Eric Rogers, and here comes Fairfield.
Good defense there by Fairfield, stopping that little inside, dead spot to the block pass.
6:45 to play here in the second quarter, 17-13. Redbirds with the lead. Mules with the ball in the near corner. This is Harrelson. They go to Rogers, who will fire a three. Got bumped on the way down, no whistle. With an offensive rebound grab by Harrelson. He throws it in the far corner. Dag tries to chase it. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
And Rogers is down. He's holding his calf, Achilles area.
Yeah, Rogers came down and fell when he shot that three-point shot. He's going to walk it off, though. And McRae will be trying to make the argument that he was fouled on the three-point shot, but the near side official did not think so. So Buckingham checks back into the game for West Frankfort as well as Melvin. Rogers does stay in the ball game. And Fairfield needs him to.
Yeah, they need him to.
11 points.
I mean, he is their offense.
Yeah.
He's the key that makes the car go.
He's their offense, their defense, their special teams, everything.
Their long snapper.
Yeah. West Frankfort with the ball. They lead 17-13. Buckingham left top. Gets it over to Tyson, trying to penetrate in. Pass on the right side to Johnson. Almost taken away. Got it into the hands of Bowers. Now to Melvin as he goes inside. Traveling violation called against West Frankfort. As now the Redbirds will apply some full court pressure.
And for Fairfield, that's what you need to do. Make them turn the ball over like you were early on in the game. Get more opportunities at the basket.
Yeah, 7 turnovers for Fairfield in this first half. Mules trail 17-13. Rogers into the front court. Goes over on the right top as Harrelson gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass left side to Dag. Dag tries to get rid of it and then draws a foul over on the left top in front of the West Frankfort bench. Who did that foul go against? That went against 24, and that is Melvin who commits the foul. Just 3 fouls called in this first half. All 3 have gone against West Frankfort. Dag into the front court. Harrelson pass tips, stolen away. At the other end, Bowers bounce pass to Tyson, who lays it up and in. West Frankfort has enjoyed getting out in front in transition in this game. Has given him a 6-point lead, 19-13. Duckworth down low out in the corner. Harrelson thought about a 3. Crossover gets inside, picks it up, now goes cross court. 3 on the way for Tucker. Got it. Lane Tucker with a triple. And he's got 5. 19-16, West Frankfort with the lead. Johnson between the circles, now goes to Tyson back on the left side. Back to Johnson, down low, Melvin, bounce pass, and a good one of that to Hogg. Back door for the layup. And Travis Wood was West Frankfort shooting from the field in this first half.
I'll tell you, it's good. They've only missed 4 inside the arc. They missed 3 outside, but they've made, quick maths here, 8 shots. So 8 of 12, 67% inside the arc.
Rogers cross court, now in the far corner. That is Harrelson, who lets a 3 fly. It is short, and Duckworth got the offensive rebound and got scooped out from underneath against Hogg, and Jack Hogg picks up his foul. That is his first. Couple of subs in for Scott McElravy and the Mules. Jake Easton will check in. See, Latrell Snyder is also checked in. Dag will inbound under the baseline. Gets it up top to Rogers left side. Corner 3 on the way from Dag is no good. The rebound going to be grabbed by the Redbirds coming the other way. Bowers gets it over to Melvin, now near side Tyson. Tyson with it. Going to fall down, trying to go baseline, but gets it into the hands, though, of Bowers. And
got a timeout or a charge?
They're going to say timeout. Man, Bowers really
he really lowered that shoulder.
Dipped his head like a rhino trying to create some space, but a timeout taken, though, by West Frankfort. A 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Right back here shortly. This is the Eldorado Holiday Tournament.
Stop in Silver Dollar Gaming every day December 26th through December 31st and enter to win $250, $500, $750, or $1,000 for guaranteed winners. Located in Carmi, Eldorado, Harrisburg, Heron, DuQuoin, Alany, Murfreesboro, Salem, and West City. Partnered with J&J Gaming and located only at Silver Dollar Gaming. Must be 21 years of age to enter.
Back here at Duff Kingston, it is West Frankfort with the advantage, 21-16. Cole Carter and Travis Black with your Redbirds have the basketball as they get it across the timeline. Johnson will go to his right, nearly poked away by Easton. They get it back on the near side. This is Bowers with it. Bowers guarded by Taylor. Going to his right, trying to go baseline, and a foul going to be called against Eric Rogers. And so Rogers commits his first foul. That's the first foul in this game called against Fairfield. Took 12 minutes to do so. Final 4 here in the second quarter. Johnson between the circle, now goes on the left side to Melvin. Melvin guarded by Snyder. Melvin picks up his dribble, got away with a travel, goes to the near side to Johnson. Johnson gets in the lane, throws one up.
And that's the proper term, throws it up.
Lucky shot there from Johnson. Travion Johnson who hit the shot, he's got 2. 23-16, Redbirds with the advantage. Rogers near corner to Dag. Dag puts it on the floor, now going to his right. Baseball pass across the way to Easton. Bounce pass to Tucker down low, trying to create some space. It's out to Rogers, though. 3 on the way, short. Long rebound gained by Easton, and a foul going to be called on the pass by Easton. Foul going to be against Buckingham. 23-16, West Frankfort has the lead. Fairfield has the ball as Jack Hogg checks back into the ball game. 3:22 to play here in quarter number 2, a 7-point Redbird lead. Inbound goes to Rogers, near corner, Dag lets a 3 fly. It's too hard, rebound tipped and almost grabbed by Latrell Snyder. He goes on the floor to get it, and they're going to call a foul against West Frankfort.
Good extra effort there by Fairfield. They've been crashing the offensive boards. They got 4 of them so far.
24 Brady Melvin commits the foul. That's his second foul. And the 6th against the Redbirds in this first half, so one more will put the Mules at the free throw line. In the far corner, Dag, cross-court pass down low to Tucker. Now Schneider outside, they swing it around. Dag once again. Dag inside to Rogers at the free throw line. Near side, Tucker, 3 on the way. No good. Schneider falls down to the paint. No whistle. Redbird the rebound coming the other way. 23-16, West Frankfort with the lead. 2:50 to play here in the second quarter. Getting inside is Tyson. His shot off glass, no good. Eric Rogers the board. Here comes Fairfield the other way. Rogers across the timeline on the right side of the far corner. Tucker gets it, pulls it back out. Now back to Rogers. Far corner, high pass to Tucker, but he gets it. As West Frankfort stays in their zone defense, Mules trying to beat it on the opposite end. And a foul called as Easton caught the pass down low. That will be against Melvin, and that is his 3rd foul. Or is it a second? That's his 3rd.
And that puts Fairfield in the 1-1 bonus.
Correct. That's back-to-back fouls Melvin has committed. Melvin had a great game earlier today against Hardin County to put the Redbirds in this game. And I think they're checking for blood on the jersey of Nick Easton, or Jake Easton, that is. And he might have to come out of the ball game. And they'll get the Eldorado trainer over to check on.
Gonna get a Tide stick real quick. Not sponsored though.
Well, normally you see referees try to figure out where the blood's coming from. If it's coming from a different player, if it's Easton himself, it's got a small cut.
Yeah, he checked him out. I don't think it's him.
They're going to get a quick officials timeout. We'll go ahead and take one as well as they get this taken care of. Back here in 30 seconds on WRUL and WFIW.
Have what you need to make this New Year's Eve celebration one for the ages? If not, visit Smokin' Joe's Fireworks Store and let's blast our way into 2023. Buy one, get one free orange stickered items. Scan Joe's more than 80 big screens to preview your fireworks selections and get the big 500-gram cakes, plus the fun stuff for kids like sparklers and Roman candles, even assortment packs. Find Smokin' Joe's Fireworks on Facebook and at SmokinJoesFireworks.com. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 6 and New Year's Eve. Call 270-389-0407. Get your boom boom for less.
2:29 to play here in the second quarter after an officials timeout. They get Jake Easton's jersey figured out. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot. I believe it's a 1-on-1 here.
It's 1-on-1.
The timeout. Front of the 1-on-1 is no good. The rebound grabbed by Melvin for West Frankfort. Redbirds coming the other way. Final game of day 2. Red Eye game, consolation semifinal. Going to hand out some trophies tomorrow night. Melvin gets it down low, tries to go around Rogers, and they're going to say Rogers used his left leg to create contact with Melvin, or correction, that was Bowers who had it, and Rogers commits his second foul. Only 2 Mules have scored in this game. In the game before us, only 3 Eagles scored the entire game for Eldorado.
You said it wouldn't happen twice. Well, Lightning does sometimes strike twice.
It might happen these 2 late games. Inbounds pass goes to Byers, who scores with the left hand. Bowers has 4, and the West Frankfort lead is 9. Not sure if many folks, including myself, saw this coming. Near side, here's Dag. The free throw line, Rogers. Far side now in the far corner. It's Harrelson. Pass tip. Gets it in the hands of Dag. Trying to get inside. Near corner. Easton, 3-point shot on the way. Rims out. Rebound grab by Hogg for West Frankfort at the other end. King in the near corner. It's Tyson. Thought about pulling up for 3. Gets over to Johnson now at Hogg in between the circles. Travis, I was thinking my bracket got busted twice today. Had Carmi beating Eldorado, had Carterville beating Vienna. Both those teams lost. 2 upsets here in round 2.
I mean, I think a lot of people's brackets got busted metaphorically because some of these were very. I mean, that Carterville Vienna game and Carmi Eldorado game, they could have gone either way, but you expected the higher seed to take the W.
A lot of brackets could have really gotten busted with that game between Heron and Harrisburg. Man, that was a fun one.
That was probably the best game of the day. Going into OT, that shot Miles Crank hit.
Harrisburg will play for a 5th place trophy tomorrow. And the near side, Tyson has it for West Frankfort after a foul being called against Jake Easton of Fairfield. Johnson on the far side tries to go baseline, bounce pass to King down low. He will draw the foul, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws with 1:07 to play here in quarter number 2. West Frankfort with the lead, 25-16. So it will be Preston King shooting a pair of free throws. His first one up, no good. Eldorado will take on Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the Consolation Championship. That will be the only championship game that we'll know the teams who will be playing in it, as King goes 1 for 2. The lead is 10 for West Frankfort, and a foul called in the backcourt.
And going back to the free throw line.
Who doesn't love some free throws?
I mean, when you're getting them, yeah. you got me in with that question. It's been a long day.
It has. Been fun though. Today, I knew today we were gonna have some competitive games, and that was the understatement. A lot of exciting ball games today.
I mean, the only probably blowout of the day was AJ Massac.
Yeah.
That was probably the worst game of the day in terms of basketball watchability. But outside of that,
only one running clock game today, and that was that game. Dak able to go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. His first 2 points of the night. First Mule not named Rogers or Tucker to score. 26-18. West Frankfort has the lead and the ball. Final minute here in the first half. On the near side, here's Buckingham cutting as King. They don't get it to him. Now it's Bowers between the circles. He'll put it on the floor. As West Frankfort's coach, Josh Church, will call the play. They might hold for one shot here. 35 seconds had to go in the second quarter. Getting inside is Bowers. His shot tip no good. Grabbed by Dag on the rebound. Fairfield coming the other way. Mules have it down by 8. They are in search of something offensively. Rogers across the timeline. Goes to his left. That pass taken away by Johnson. 2-on-1 the other way for West Frankfort. Johnson throws it up. No good. Rebound grab by Easton, and a foul going to be called against Johnson at the complete other side of the floor.
And we're going back to the free throw line.
Back to the free throw line we go. Buckingham commits his second foul. That is the 9th foul against the Redbirds. So just a 1-on-1 here for Nick Easton, the 5'7" senior. Free throw on the way. Missed it. Rebound grab by Bowers for the West Frankfort Redbirds, who have 10 seconds with the ball. Bowers across the timeline. Working against Tucker. Picks it up. Now goes top of the circle. Johnson, 3 seconds. Johnson almost lost it. Goes to the basket at the horn. Missed the shot. And the rebound grab by Taylor. And that will end the first half of play. Well, West Frankfort trailed 8-0, and they lead at the half by 8. 26-18 over the Fairfield Mules. We'll step aside and take a 3-minute break right here on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
Have you ever thought about the importance of a personal relationship with your bank? In today's world of kiosk and efficiencies, not every bank will take the time to get to know you and understand your financial goals. But at Banterra, we do just that. We have a strong local team with vast experience who live in and know our communities well. Stop by a Banterra bank location near you and get to know a bank who truly understands personal service. Banterra Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Abby Mawson, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand today's financial landscape and make sure you achieve your goals. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Let's connect. Start by giving me a call at 618-842-4696. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Life can be complicated, but managing your money should be simple. Whether you need to check your balances, deposit a check, pay bills, pay a friend, or transfer money to retirement savings, First Mid Online and Mobile Banking keep your finances simple every step along the way. With First Mid Bank and Trust, you can manage your money anytime right from your smartphone. You can even sign up for real-time alerts to stay on top of your account activity. Learn more about these conveniences at firstmid.com. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Warm up with savings at your local Huck's Market. Join the Huck's Buck Big Rewards loyalty program today and save 10 cents on fuel every gallon every day for a limited time. Download the new Huck's Bucks Big Rewards loyalty app and start earning your big rewards today. Exclusive offers tailored to you and earn points with nearly every purchase to redeem for merchandise, fuel discounts, free food, and more. Find it on the App Store and on Google Play.
Hi, this is Jack Jordan. All of us at the Jordan Funeral Group hope you're enjoying the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. While we always strive to win, we also recognize that loss is part of the game in basketball and in life. Count on our caring staff to help get through the toughest losses in life. Visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for resources to plan ahead for grief support and learn all about how we can help in your time of need. The Jordan Funeral Group, Campbell and Sendabag Funeral Homes, family owned and operated since 1954.
Whether you need to move grain or other agricultural products, you just feel more confident counting on a family-owned transportation company. And with SGI Transportation, customers are part of that family. We understand the weight of your work, feeding the world. The reliable, dedicated drivers at SGI Transportation keep your product and operation moving at all hours. Because when family has a need, SGI Transportation answers that call. Find SGI Transportation on Facebook or call 618-968-2471. SGI Transportation, the most trusted name in trucking.
In the halftime score, West Frankfort leading Fairfield 26-18. Travis, not really a score that I saw coming. West Frankfort just really seems inconsistent with how they've played in this EHT. Lost last night to Eldorado. Played pretty well against AJ earlier today. Started off bad, fell down 8-0 in this game against Fairfield, and then here they are up by 8 at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, they really got out and pressured Fairfield and made them turn the ball over, but 4 consecutive possessions on the same real, shuffle cut little pass that Fairfield was trying to make. I mean, they made Fairfield turn the ball over 9 times in that half, and that was really leading to all their scores. They were getting runouts, getting a lot of easy layups. I mean, West Frankfort shot 11 of 19 inside the arc. So if they were shooting it inside the arc, they were shooting over 50%.
And again, halftime score, West Frankfort leading Fairfield 26-18. Individual scoring-wise there in that first half. From Fairfield, they were led by Eric Rogers with 11 points, 5 points from Lane Tucker, and 2 points from Justice Dagg. For the West Frankfort Redbirds, they were led in scoring by Jack Hogg, who had 8 points, 4 points from Keegan Bowers, 3 points from Cole Buckingham, 6 points from Eli Tyson, 2 points from Brady Melvin, 2 points from Travion Johnson, and 1 point for Preston King. Travis, team stats?
Fairfield shot 6 of 16 for 38% from the field, 2 of 3 inside the three-point arc for 67%, and they went 4 of 13 from 3 at 31%, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 40%. West Frankfort, like I mentioned, they were 11 of 19 inside the arc. They were 1 of 4 outside it. That comes out to 12 of 23 for 52%. 1 of 4 is obviously 25% from 3. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 50%. Rebounding and turnover numbers. Fairfield had 4 offensive, 8 defensive rebounds with 9 turnovers. West Frankfort 2 offensive, 7 defensive, and 3 turnovers.
We'll step aside for a 2-minute break. We come back. We'll get you caught up on everything that's gone on here at the Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Back here shortly on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
Southeastern Illinois College is teaming up with Farrell Hospital again to bring you the world-famous Howl at the Moon dueling pianos on Saturday, February 11th. Tickets are $35 per person, $60 per couple, $250 per table. Visit bidpal.net/concert 2023 for tickets. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. with an Italian dinner buffet by Chef Michael until 7. Photos by Epic Snap Photo, Balloon Pops, Silent Auction, and the show starts at 7. Join SIC and Farrell Hospital for a night of dancing, music, and fun with Dueling Pianos Concert for a cause.
At Top Shelf Discounters, our business model is high quality, brand new home furnishings at deeply discounted prices. Find us at 215 North Walnut Street, Carmi, Saturdays 10 to 2 or by appointment. And follow Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for weekly promotions and giveaways.
Do Over Decor and Boutique North City, your home for the latest styles and trends for women of all ages, featuring boutique clothing, decor, jewelry, handbags, gourmet foods, and more. Plus, Whitley's Coffee House provides a fun, relaxing environment in store. Find Do Over Decor and Whitley's Coffee House in North City and on social media.
Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
It's no accident that more and more people trust Hale Body Shop when they need collision repair.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop work hard to get your car back to you as soon as possible.
They understand how busy you are.
They also understand that sometimes life happens.
And if you find yourself in an accident,
remember, when it does, there's only one place to go.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi, way out there on Possum Road.
Sees the Mules lead, or the Mules trail at the half, 26-18. Let's take a look at the schedule for tomorrow. Starting at 8:30 a.m. That's today's schedule. Don't need that. Let's try tomorrow's schedule. Okay, starting at 8:30 a.m. in the fifth place bracket, it is Harrisburg against Carterville. And then at 10 o'clock will be Carmi against Anna Jonesboro. At noon, back to the championship side we go. It's Heron against Vienna. At 1:30 will be Eldorado and Massac County. And then the consolation championship at 3 o'clock between Hamilton County and the winner of this game. Fifth place game at 6, third place game at 7:30. And the almighty championship game coming up at 9 o'clock. Other games that have taken place today. Earlier this morning, it was NCOE defeating Edwards County 53-46. Then this afternoon, NCOE fell to Hamilton County 53-46 in the semifinals to advance to the consolation final. In the championship bracket, Heron just got past Harrisburg in overtime 50-43. Then it was Vienna upsetting Carterville, the 5 seed over the 4 seed, 63-54. Anna Jonesboro fell to Massac by 37 points, 87-49 the final score. And then Eldorado, the 6 seed, upsets 3 seed Carmi 49-37 to set up our semifinals for the championship, 5th place and 3rd place side. And again, this will be the consolation semifinal. Winner takes on Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the championship on the consolation side. Well, Travis, if you're a Fairfield, you find yourself down by 8. What do you do in the second half? I mean, they just did not play well in those first 16 minutes.
I mean, you just got to cut down the turnovers. You just can't allow them to have extra possessions. Get the ball to Eric Rogers in some spots where he needs to get the ball on the court. You know, get him in the spots he wants to score from. I mean, they're going to try to double him as much as possible, but you still got to try to work to your strength, which is Eric Rogers.
Well, Travis, have you ever seen a broadcaster do play-by-play while cleaning up Mountain Dew on the floor at the same time?
This is a first.
I am a talented man. I can tell you that right now.
Multitasker.
Somebody sitting in front of us earlier spilt, looks like an entire cup of Mountain Dew over our cables, and I don't think we have any damage, though, which is good. But But I can do it all, I tell you.
Cook, clean, and
I can't cook. My
do the
fiancé
dishes.
will tell you that. All right, we start the second half of play. It will be West Frankfort ball. They're going right to left here in quarter number 3. Fairfield's got to get something going. Mules.
And we got some, seems like he's got blood on him. He must have been the one that got it on.
Yeah, it's Eli Tyson showing his left thumb to the near side official.
How'd you miss that during halftime? Were you not looking at your hands?
I guess not.
And we got to clean some blood.
Yep, they'll call on the Eldorado trainer, so we will do this again. I thought we'd just get somebody back in the ball game to kind of let this go by quicker.
All right, nope, seems like we're gonna
wait it out. We're gonna wait this out.
We're gonna wait it out. Nope.
Well, we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Be right back here shortly.
Mom is so happy at Wabash Christian Supportive Living. She enjoys herself, loves the food, and I've seen a positive change in her health.
Hi, this is Kathleen Garner, Residential Service Director for Wabash Christian Supported Living. And if your mom is still independent but missing out on socialization, isn't eating properly, struggles to maintain her household, or just needs daily support, Wabash Christian Supported Living is perfect. Wabash Christian Supported Living even offers on-site therapy. As a faith-based organization, you'll both feel confident our actions and conduct reflect your standards. Learn more by calling 382-2900.
Okay, that's fine.
They're still working on him, so we got time.
I cannot believe that they have not put a sub in.
Yeah. Oh, no, now we got one. Hey, there we go.
Well, they finally put a sub in the game so we could start the third quarter.
45-second delay to only put in a sub.
Okay, here we go. West Frankfort's got the ball with an 8-point lead as we start the second half of play. Keegan Bowers on the right side, getting it down inside is Melvin, who scores the basket. Brady Melvin did not play much in that first half with fouls. He's got 3 of them, and he scores right there to extend the Redbird lead to 10, 28-18. 7:35 to play here in quarter number 3. On the near side with it is Harrelson. Top of the circle, Rogers. Deep 3 on the way. Fairfield needs a lot more of that if they want to come back. Eric Rogers for 3. He's got 14 points.
That's really the first good look they've got him since that first quarter when he went off for a quick 8 points.
Bowers gets inside, and they're going to call a foul.
Travel.
Or a travel call. Bowers was taken up against Harrelson.
And Harrelson was giving him a bear hug, which
could have gone either way.
Yeah. Could have gone either way. That's why West Frankfort's bench was so animated about it.
In the far corner, this is Tucker with it. Now Duckworth on the left top. Near side, they go to Dag. In the near corner, this is Harrelson. Back on the right top to Rogers. Far corner, they give it to Dag. Dag dribbles to the right. Top of the circle, Duckworth. Near side, Harrelson. Near corner, Tucker. They get Rogers open. Finally, they get it to him. Rogers goes on the far side, back to Dag. Now in the far corner, back to Harrelson. He picks up his dribble, guarded by Bowers way out there. Now they get it down to Rogers in the post. Rogers tries to turn around. They give it to Tucker going inside now, near side Dag. Dag puts it on the floor and then back to Tucker. As Fairfield very patient offensively, trailing by a touchdown, 28-21. With 6:20 to play here in the third quarter. They get it inside the Duckworth on the right elbow. Now it's Rogers trying to cut inside. Got it poked away. The ball was tipped in the backcourt. Rogers goes and get it. Rogers dribbles in, now dribbles back out. 6:08 to play here in the third quarter, 28-21. West Frankfort with the lead. Duckworth at the top of the key. Now goes on the far side to Rogers. They get a screen from Duckworth. Now pulls up for a deep 3. That one's short. Duckworth got the offensive rebound. His put back good. Luke Duckworth. His first basket of the night. And the Mules are back within 5. Quick little 5-0 run here for the Mules.
That's what they need to do. Get as many offensive rebounds as possible, get extra possessions, and convert on them.
On the right top, it's Melvin now. Buckingham left side. Pull-up shot over Duckworth. No good. Rebound off the hand of Harrelson. It will stay with West Frankfort. Well, Travis, last night I asked you how many fans you thought were in the stands for the 10 o'clock game, and I'd say it is double that tonight. Not a bad crowd here with the 10 o'clock game.
Especially over there where we can't really got a visual from our perspective. And there's a lot of people here.
Of course, Fairfield does always bring a good crowd as Foul called down low on the shot attempt by Bowers. That foul will be against Lane, or Lane Tucker, that is. And that will send Bowers to the free throw line for 2. 28-23. West Frankfort with the advantage. First free throw on the way for Bowers, up and good. Bowers with 5 points. Second free throw for Bowers. On the way, short. Rebound going to be grabbed by Duckworth. Here come the Mules the other way. They trail by 6. And a steal at the other end by Hogg. He goes up past the Tyson, and the shot is up and good.
Almost offensive
Eli
goaltending
Tyson,
there.
you're right, it was almost offensive goaltending. And so Fairfield at the other end. They get it into Tucker on the near side. He falls down. He's going to draw the foul. It will be against West Frankfort. 31-23, Redbirds with the lead. Fairfield does have the ball after the foul. And so on the top of the key on the right side is Rogers. Goes near side to Dag. He'll dribble it to the middle of the floor. On the right elbow, it's Rogers now going left, open for a free throw line jumper, which is up and good for Eric Rogers. He's got 16 points, and the Mules back within 6 at 31-25.
Good little offensive set. Got him probably the most open look he's had in a while.
Bowers gets inside. They're going to call a foul against Tucker as Bowers took it right at him. 31-25, 4:44 to play here in the third quarter. Both these teams trying to keep their consolation championship hopes alive. Winner takes on Hamilton County for that championship tomorrow at 3. Going baseline on a drive there by Bowers. They're going to call a foul below the basket. That foul will be against number 24. That's and then Harrelson who commits it. Harrelson, the 6'1 junior. And Latrell Snyder will check in here for Scott McElravy. 31-25. West Frankfort with the advantage. Fairfield with the ball. West Frankfort with the ball under their own basket. Inbound to Melvin. Guarded by Harrelson. Goes inside. Now up top to Buckingham. He tries to get inside. Shot blocked by Duckworth. But it goes out of bounds off the head of Snyder. Second chance here for the Redbirds.
Great block right there. Just send it back. Just happen to send it off your own teammate's head.
Tyson the trigger gets it inside now to Melvin on the right top, guarded by Harrelson, 24 on 24, and Melvin's shot is no good. Harrelson able to get the rebound for the Mules. 31-25 your score. Fairfield trailing, but they had the basketball. Rogers directing traffic, calling for a screen. They bounce pass on the right side to Harrelson. Harrelson fakes the handoff back to Rogers, then gets it to him. 3 on the way, no good. And Duckworth somehow got the offensive rebound, and he draws a foul.
Almost an over a back right there.
That was an acrobatic offensive rebound there for Luke Duckworth. Duckworth, now one of those multi-sport athletes for Fairfield. He's a great football player. First free throw on the way for Duckworth. Got it. He's got 3. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. West Frankfort with a 31-26 lead. Second free throw for Duckworth on the way. Got that one as well. He's got 4. And the Mules back within 4. A little bit of life here in the third quarter. Bowers across the timeline. He's guarded by Snyder. Goes in the far on the right top to Tyson, who puts it on the floor, trying to go baseline against Dag, and they're going to call a foul against Dag as he tried to poke the ball away, but
swipe down.
It hit the wrist there of Tyson.
You never really want to swipe down on the ball. You want to swipe up. If you swipe down, it's going to look more like a foul.
.345 to go here in the third, 31-27 Redbirds. Inside to Melvin in the post. He's going to pull it out now on the left side to Hogg. Back to Melvin between the circles. Melvin right side Tyson. Tyson puts on the floor and a crossover. And the far corner, this is going to be Bowers with it. Bowers, nice shot fake and a nice bounce pass to Hogg. Cutting down low and the layup up and good for Jack Hogg, who's got 10 points. leading scorer for the Redbirds. The other end, Fairfield gets it in the hands of Rogers, who's going to pull this one out near midcourt. Gets it over on the near side to Harrelson. Back to Rogers. On the far side, it's Easton with it. That's Jake Easton. Back to Rogers. Now near side, Harrelson. Pass fake right, and a cross-court pass to Easton. Now it's Rogers for three. Short, long rebound. Harrelson tries to hustle for it, but it goes out of bounds. Ball goes back over to West Frankfort with a 6-point Redbird lead.
Yeah, Rogers started out, 3 of 4 from three. He's one of his last 5. He's having a little trouble out there.
Getting inside is Bowers. He will draw the foul on the drive. And they'll go to the free throw line. I thought they said the foul was on the floor. That is Snyder. So they say the foul was committed on the floor. So Redbirds will have it on the baseline. 2:48 to play. Top of the circle. This is Melvin with it. Melvin goes left, picks up his dribble. Duckworth almost took it away. Now it's Buckingham. Lets a three fly in and out. Rebound grab by Harrelson. 2:35 to play here in quarter number 3. It is Fairfield trailing West Frankfort 33-27. Easton goes near side to Harrelson. Harrelson guarded by Buckingham. Getting a screen from Duckworth. Now goes to his left side. Scott Neck, Larry Battelle, let's tell the guys, let's get some motion here, get something going offensively. Easton has it between the circles, goes to the near side to Harrelson. Elevator screen for Duckworth up top. He looks, trying to go inside, now goes far corner to Snyder. Back to Duckworth. Now Rogers far top. Traveling violation called against Eric Rogers.
Got a little too quick for himself.
Travis, I know you still got lots of time, still 10 minutes to go in this game, but if you're Fairfield, how patient do you want to be on the offensive end? You got to get some baskets, got to get some points down by 6.
Yeah, they just got to take care of the ball and, get the best available shot. They just can't really be rushing things and turning the ball over like they've been.
Johnson right top, bounce pass to a cutting Bowers. Shot fake, he goes back up, missed the shot, and they also got to stop fouling. That's another foul down low against Harrelson. That will send a Redbird to the free throw line. Keegan Bowers will shoot 2.
Yeah, we talked about, the first half. It took them, 12, 14 minutes for their first foul, and they've had 6 just in the first 7 here.
Yeah. First free throw for Bowers is up and good. He has got 6 points. It has been a long time since Fairfield lost in the consolation side of the bracket in the EHT. In fact, as the second free throw was good for Bowers, I actually think the last time that happened was 2017.
That's been 5 years.
I know they went 0-2 that year. They're 1-1 so far in the tournament this year. Pass goes in the corner to Snyder. That was out of bounds. Last touched by West Frankfort. Redbird fans and the coaches disagree, but it will stay here with the Mules. 1:38 to play here in the third quarter, 35-27. West Frankfort with the lead, Fairfield with the ball. Rogers near side to Easton, back to Rogers at midcourt. At the free throw line, it's Tucker, one dribble, back to Rogers, thought about a 3. Guarded by Johnson, back near side to Easton. Back to Rogers, far corner Harrelson, he puts it on the floor. Back to Rogers up top. You can tell they're wanting to get the ball to Eric Rogers, he just can't get open. Harrelson gets inside, his shot no good. There's Snyder for the offensive rebound. Out to Rogers for 3. Yes, sir.
And when he's hitting it like that, might as well look for him.
19 points for Eric Rogers, and the Mules are back within 5 at 35-30. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Tyson goes in the far corner to Hogg. Hogg cross-court pass to Johnson, met there by Easton. Down low, Bowers, and a nice bounce pass to Hogg. He missed the layup, but he got his own rebound.
He stepped out of bounds.
Mules catch a break.
That was a nice little pocket pass, bounce pass there, and just couldn't convert on the layup.
And so with 48 seconds to go here in the third, Fairfield has the ball, and they can hold for one shot if they want to. A 2-2-1 zone defense here applied by West Frankfort. Corner 3 on the way for Harrelson, won't fall on the rebound grab by Hogg. And here come the Redbirds the other way. Final 30 seconds here in the third. 35-30, West Frankfort has the ball. They have led since the end of the first quarter. Bowers dribbles to his right and a bounce pass on the far side to Johnson. Directing traffic now back in the middle to Bowers. Bounce pass to King on the right elbow, near side Tyson. Back to Bowers between the circles. Bowers left side Tyson, pass a little too far outside. And the Mules force a turnover with 10.6 seconds to play.
And that's, if you're Fairfield, you got to want to have that to happen and get up here and get a quick score here, whether it be a layup or a three. Go down only 2 or 3 going into the fourth quarter.
They got time, 5 seconds. Rogers, pass deflected. Rogers out of bounds. He throws one up from midcourt, and it's short. It was almost out of bounds. He was forced to just throw it up there. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Mules not going away. They trail by 5, 35-30. We go to the fourth quarter. It's the EHT on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
When it comes to income tax planning and preparation, experience counts. Experience to know all the deductions that you can take. Experience and knowledge to keep up with the ever-changing tax laws, rules, and regulations. I'm Keith Butch, and owner of Butch & Associates CPAs in Carmi. For 42 years, I've helped people just like yourself with all your tax, auditing, and accounting needs. Stop in today at Butch & Associates on Main Street in Carmi. Call 382-4151 or visit butch.com. That's BOTSCH.com.
Your family's care team is close to home at Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics in McLeansboro and Carmi. From routine care, vaccines, and DOT physicals to disease management, x-ray, lab work, and COVID testing. With 9 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, Hamilton Memorial has you covered. Plus, for those unexpected illnesses, our weekend walk-in clinics in Carmi and McLeansboro. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been.
Start of the fourth quarter, West Frankfort leads Fairfield 35-30. Cole Carter and Travis Black with your final game here in day 2 of the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Eric Rogers into the front court, goes from his left to his right. He's guarded out there by Keegan Bowers. In the near corner, it's Latrell Snyder. He picks it up, now goes up top back to Rogers. Far side, Harrelson on the left top, met there by King. Hasn't dribbled yet, now he puts it on the floor, picks it up right away, now back in the corner to Dagg. Elevator screen for Tucker. Near side, it's Snyder. Now near corner, Harrelson. Harrelson picks it up off one dribble. Now it's Rogers on the right top, left side, Dagg. Far corner, Snyder. They get to Rogers down low. Pass out of reach and taken away by Bowers as Rogers trying to save it from going out of bounds. Another Fairfield turnover, which is now, what,
It's their
14?
third. Yeah, well, 12 for this game.
12 for the game.
Third of this half.
Left side, here is Melvin in the corner to King. Now on the far side, Tyson. Far corner with it is Bowers, who tries to go inside. Throws off the foot of Snyder. It will stay with the West Frankfort Redbirds, who lead the Fairfield Mules 35-30. Under 7 to go here in the ball game. Tyson inbound, goes near side. Long 3 on the way from Melvin, and an out rebound grab by Snyder. Well, now's a chance for Fairfield to try to get something going. They trail by 5. They trailed since late the first quarter. Top of the key, Dagg. Now near side with it is Harrelson. Cutting his Tucker down low. Tucker gets inside and scores. Lane Tucker with 7 points. And the Mules within 1 possession, 35-32. Bowers dribbles to his right, hands it off to Tyson. No fakes the handoff, now keeps it on the right top. Tyson left open top of the key, now left side to Melvin. Back to Tyson. 6:15 to play. We'll see West Frankfort take a page out of Eldorado's book and try to kill some clock. Cross-court pass Melvin, right side King. In the left block, gets it down low to Melvin. His shot up and good. Brady Melvin has got 6 points and the lead back to 5, 37-32.
Yeah, if you're West Frankfort, you do not want to rush any shots. They can take as long as they want.
Nothing but layups here for the Redbirds ideally. Top of the key, it's Rogers with it. In the corner now, Harrelson. Harrelson pulls it back and a bounce pass goes to Dagg. Jab step for Dagg, trying to get inside. They're going to call a foul on the drive against West Frankfort. That will be against Melvin. That is his, I believe it's his 4th. Yep, his 4th. Melvin was their leading scorer from their game earlier today against Hardin County. And the West Frankfort coaches, I guess, didn't realize that foul was on Melvin. They disagree. That happened earlier today in that Vienna game. One of their players committed their 4th foul, and the whole team went, whoa, whoa, whoa. But you really can't. Now they didn't make the correction.
Yeah,
so unless it's pretty obvious, you really can't make that change.
Yeah.
But they give it to Bowers. That is his 4th. Or correction, that is his second foul. Team 4th. I apologize for that. 5.5 to play here in this one. 37-32. Make it 37-35. Eric Rogers again.
He had 3 threes in the first half. He's got 3 in the second.
22 points for Rogers and a takeaway from Nick Easter. Correction, Dag took it away at the other end. 5:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Dag inside, his shot, good, and we are tied at 37. And a timeout taken by West Frankfort with 5:03 to play. Another exciting game here in the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
You lock up your house, you lock up your car. Citizens National Bank of Albion works hard to keep your identity and personal account information safe and secure. We encourage you to do the same. Be very cautious when receiving phone calls asking for your personal information, online banking username and passwords. CNB will never ask you for your information over the phone. Never give out your personal information. Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking, member FDIC.
This is Nancy J. Winter, CPA. It has been a pleasure to grow with you, to go through the stages of your life. I would just like to say thank you to all of my clients, past and present. And as one client recently said, it's like we are family. We strive to do the best we can for you, whether it be in tax season or out, and whether it be a tax situation, a financial situation, or just someone to talk to about how things are going. Thank you for counting on us. Stop by my office on Cherry Street in Carmine, or visit me at nancyjwintercpa.com.
.503 to play. We are tied at 37 as the Mules kept battling back, and they've got this game tied up after the basket by Justice Dag. West Frankfort has the ball going right to left. Mules stay in that 3-2 zone defense. Tyson left top, puts it on the floor now on the right side. Buckingham back to Tyson. Bounce pass near side off the foot of Harrelson. So we'll do it again. 4:50 to play in the 4th quarter. Another one of these exciting games. We've had a lot of those today, Travis.
Mm-hmm. All been close barn burners.
On the near side, Melvin. He tries to step through a double team, now goes cross court to Buckingham. Buckingham dribbles right now, back to his left, pass tipped and taken away by Harrelson at the other end. Harrelson's layup no good. Rebound corralled by Rogers, and he goes up and scores. And Fairfield has a lead for the first time since the 1st quarter. 39-37 Mules, 4:18 to play. On the right side, it is Hogg. Left side to Tyson. In the near corner, Buckingham back to Tyson. Tyson puts it on the floor. Now on the right side to Melvin. Tyson left top. Back to Melvin on the right top. Far corner, it's Hogg with it. Hogg tries to go cross court. That pass deflected by Rogers, but the Redbirds keep possession. Left side, here's Tyson. Under 4 minutes to play. 39-37. Mules with the lead. Hogg back to Melvin on the right top. He's guarded by Dag. Left side, Tyson fakes the pass left. Now goes bounce pass left. This is Buckingham with it in the near corner. Nice dump off pass to Bowers, and Bowers took a hard fall
when he's
on
holding
that
his
left
leg.
ankle. That did not look good. Bowers gets credit for the 2 points, but he took an awkward landing on that layup.
It's his knee?
And he is down. And but you were watching, and you could tell as soon as he landed on making that layup, he did not have a correct landing. It was an awkward landing. We'll go ahead and step inside while they take a look at him back in 1 minute.
Family medicine providers care for everyone in your family through all stages of life. If you need a primary care provider, Farrell Hospital has 3 new family medicine physicians accepting new patients. Dr. Clay Ford in Harrisburg, Dr. Samantha Mosby in Eldorado, and Dr. Chris Moore in McLeansboro for quality, convenient primary care close to home for both adults and children. Visit farrellhospital.org and call to make your appointment today.
Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi has over 500 eyeglass frames to choose from in stock. Also, a large selection of designer sunglass, non-prescription or prescription. Taylor Eye Care treats every patient like a member of their family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Call Taylor Eye Care at 618-382-4683 for your next eye exam. That's 618-382-4683. Taylor Eye Care, excellence in eye care.
After Keegan Bowers hit the layup but took an awkward landing, he is now out of the game. Fairfield has it near side. Harrelson goes to the top of the circle. Duckworth lob pass to nobody as him and Rogers not on the same page. And a steal. Here come the Redbirds the other way. Melvin, left top. Now on the right side, back to Tyson. In the far corner, it's Hogg. Cross-court pass to Melvin. He catches it, and you'll stay in that 3-2 zone defense. Melvin, cross-court pass to Hogg. Now back to Tyson on the right top. Tyson penetrates back in the far corner. Hogg, cross-court pass over the head of Melvin and out of bounds. And Josh Surdich puts his hands in his face.
Yeah, threw that way high. It was probably a field goal. If it was a field goal, it would be good through the uprights.
2:54 to play in the ball game. We are tied at 39. So Fairfield has the basketball in a tie game. Dag into the front court across half court. With the left hand, Dag stops, picks it up, now goes near side Rogers. Rogers now picked up by Johnson, back to Dag on the left top. Dag guarded by Tyson. Pick and pop with Rogers on the right wing. Rogers for 3. It's short, and the rebound grabbed by Tyson for West Frankfort. Redbirds come the other way. Tyson, pass deflected, stolen by Harrelson. Gets it up ahead to Rogers. Rogers pulls up mid-range jumper, good off glass, and the Mules are back in front as Eric Rogers now has 26 points on the night. 41-39. Johnson goes left side of the near corner, Buckingham. Cross-court pass to Johnson and a timeout taken by West Frankfort with 2:08 left to play. Eric Rogers doing it all. He has put the Mules back in front, 41-39. We'll take a 30-second break right here on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
Roark Transport in Carmi has earned a reputation of dependable hauling that many in this area have depended on. Roark Transport now also offers rock, dirt, and lime hauling. From parking lots, driveways, and washouts, Roark Transport can handle all your rock and dirt hauling needs. Farmers can also depend on Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. For your next driveway or parking lot job, remember Roark Transport for fast, dependable service. Call Roark Transport today at 265-3665.
2:08 left to play in this one. It is Fairfield who has taken the lead over West Frankfort, 41-39. Cole Carter and Travis Black with you. Do want to let you know this is the 58th Annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com, and also being transmitted over on 104.9 WFIW. West Frankfort with the ball, down by 2 on the right side. This is Melvin with it. Now it's Johnson on the right top. Johnson cross-court pass deflected by Rogers. Now left side Tyson. Back to Johnson. In the far corner, Melvin. Bounce pass to Johnson. Cross-court pass down low for Buckingham. That pass deflected and then thrown off the leg. That was Harrelson who came out of nowhere. Threw the ball behind him off the leg of Buckingham and out of bounds. Last touch by West Frankfort.
Outstanding play right there. Did not see him, just threw it back and right off the knee.
1:38 to play, so now West Frankfort has to apply some pressure. They get it into Rogers, now back over to Harrelson. A fantastic hustle play by Lyndon Harrelson. Into the front court he goes on the left side. Pulls it back now to his right, 1:25 to play. Harrelson, top of the circle, now Rogers. Rogers puts it on the floor, comes to the near side now between the circles, back to Dag. 1:15 to play. Back to Harrelson at the Eagle logo. 41-39. Harrelson back to Rogers between the circles. And a timeout going to be called, or a foul? Foul called against West Frankfort against King.
And there's still 2 more to give for West Frankfort, so they're just trying to cut that down so when they need to foul for the bonus, they can.
Still 1:04 to go.
And we do have a timeout, West Frankfort.
Yeah, with that, West Frankfort will go ahead and take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
We are under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Fairfield hanging on to a 2-point lead over West Frankfort, 41-39. Whoever wins this game will take on Hamilton County tomorrow afternoon for the Consolation Championship. Both teams are playing their second game of the day, so fatigue is setting in. But Fairfield with the lead, 1:04 left to play. Harrelson will inbound for the Mules, who have the ball in a 2-point lead. Harrelson looks, goes into the front court to Rogers, and they foul right away. Travis made a good point. Mules not in the bonus yet. That is just foul number 5. So they need 2 more to get in the bonus.
So we're probably going to have another quick one and then maybe try to steal and let the clock run a little bit maybe, and then we'll go back to normal play.
Harrelson into Dag, and then Johnson hugs him right away. So that is foul number 6, so 6 fouls apiece, and the next foul either way will mean free throws. Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, just checking. They get it into Dag on the near side, and he's just going to be bear hugged. But West Frankfort coach trying to say that Dag was out of bounds, but instead it's going to be a foul that will send Dag to the free throw line. Well, Travis, that foul I'm not so sure I agree with. You know, you're going to have to foul eventually, but why not try to go for a steal for, I don't know, 10 seconds or so, then foul? You still got a minute to play down by 2.
Yeah, I would have waited, a little longer trying for the steal, but apparently West Frankfort's head coach just says we're just going to play the percentages.
First free throw for Dag is good. That foul was on Melvin. That is his 4th, so he comes out. No, he stays in there, actually. 42-39. Mules have come back to take a 3-point lead. And Dag able to go 2 for 2. He's got 6. And the Mule lead is 4. 43-39. Johnson to the front court. Buckingham wants to go baseline. Now to Johnson near midcourt. Johnson going inside. It's King out left top. Tyson 3 on the way. It's no good. Buckingham the offensive rebound. His shot blocked by Tucker. And the Mules have it the other way. It's Dag. Dag into the front court. He's going to draw a foul. The block shot by Lane Tucker.
That was a big defensive play right there.
43-39 with 39.8 seconds left to play. And so it's going to be a 1-1 here for Justice Dag. Missed the front end, rebound King. Redbirds still have time, 35 seconds. King traveled.
Yep.
Thought for a second he was going to get away with it. With a traveling violation called against the Redbirds. Ball goes back over to Fairfield, and West Frankfort will apply full court pressure. .3 seconds. Harrelson to inbound. Bounce pass inside Tucker. He'll dribble away and allow King to foul him. And so Lane Tucker goes to the free throw line. Either way, if he makes these or misses these, it's still going to be a 2-possession game. And you got to get quick scores if you're West Frankfort. Winner will play Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the Consolation Championship. Loser is done. So that was a new player in for West Frankfort. And we don't have a 15 on the roster, which is fantastic. Tucker's free throw is no good. And the rebound grabbed by the Redbirds. It's Tyson into the front court. Still a 4-point game. King on the right side. King gets inside. Missed the shot. So he'll go to the free throw line. That would have been a big basket if he would have made it.
Yeah,
2 free throws coming up for King.
Yeah, that could have, made it a 1-point game right there with the free throw.
So Tucker commits the foul. That is his 4th. The 7th foul against the Mules, but with it being a 2-shot foul on the shot, 2 free throws here for Preston King. And he hit the first. So it's going to make it a 1-possession game, and you pretty much got to foul immediately if you are West Frankfort. King's second free throw as he gathers himself. Left-handed shot on the way. Got them both. King goes 2 for 2. He's got 3 points, 43-41, and they foul Harrelson right away, so he'll go to the other end at the free throw line.
Now we're in the double bonus, so they get 2 no matter what.
Well, if you're West Frankfort, you're hoping for at least 1 miss. Travis, in all these close games today, especially that Harrisburg game,
came down to free throws.
Came down to free throws, indeed. If Heron made their free throws, they would have won that game on regulation by probably 7 points. But instead, they missed some big free throws late, which allowed Harrisburg to hit the shot to send the game into overtime. So West Frankfort could be in a very similar spot. Mules by 2, 43-41, with 23.4 seconds left to play. 2 shots for Landon Harrelson. First one, good, got the roll. That is Harrelson's
first point.
First point, wow. Second one, good as well, got the bounce. Back to a 4-point game, 45-41. Johnson into the front court on the right side, pass through the hands of Buckingham. Johnson threw a fastball right through his hands, and the ball goes back over to the Mules with 19.5 seconds. And the winning odds just dipped largely in the favor of Fairfield after that. (45-41). Harrelson inbound, gets it into the Dag. Dag will dribble it across half court, and he gets bumped. And so Dag will walk his way back to the free throw line. And so miss or make here will still be a 2-possession game. So Dag will shoot 2 as Fairfield is in the double bonus. As fans are starting to make their way to the exits. First free throw for Dag is good. Eventually it's going to come down to free throws. Fairfield hit their free throws here down the stretch.
That's really been the difference in the game, plus turnovers. I mean, the turnover numbers that flip from the first and second half.
Dag's second free throw on the way. That one's up and good as well. 8 points for Justice Dag. 6-point lead. Last chance here for West Frankfort. That pass deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Redbirds. 13.7. You need a quick 3 here if you are West Frankfort, if you want to have any chance.
Yeah, and you got to hope for a deflection or a steal straight off the inbound or foul. Hope for 2 misses.
Thought about a 3. Now it's King with it. Now 10 seconds. King lets a 3 fly. It's an air ball. Rebound grab by Tucker. Throws it over to Dag. Now 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Dag will dribble it out, and the Fairfield Mules will play for a consolation championship tomorrow afternoon. They come back and defeat West Frankfort by a final of 47-41. They have won 2 games today to play for a trophy tomorrow afternoon against the Hamilton County Foxes. Travis, a much-needed, not just for the tournament, but for morale for the Fairfield Mules, a much-needed win tonight.
Yeah, they were struggling. They were coming in, on a 7-game losing streak until they...
Prior to today, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a good job, and today alone, they've really made a run at this. And this game alone, they had some adversity where they were down in the first half and, picked it up, put it together, and put together a second half they can be proud of. And, they're going to be playing for some hardware tomorrow.
We'll go ahead and take a short break, come back and wrap things up here from day 2 of the EHT. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL and 104.9 WFIW.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Teamwork. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress, and working together is success. Carmi Lumber celebrates the student athletes competing and wishes them great success. Depend on the team at Carmi Lumber for all success with your home projects. Electrical, plumbing, lumber, hardware, and more. Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. Visit them on North 3rd Street in Carmi or carmilumber.net. Carmi Lumber, proud supporter of area athletes.
Well, nearly 13 hours later, we are done for basketball in day 2 of the 58th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament as Fairfield comes back to defeat West Frankfort 47-41. The Mules will play Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the Consolation Championship. Real quick, we'll run through the individual stat line. First for Fairfield, they were led in scoring by Eric Rogers, who had 26 points, 8 from Justice Stagg, 2 from Lyndon Harrelson, 7 points from Lane Tucker, and 4 from Luke Duckworth. For West Frankfort, Jack Hogg had 10 points, 9 points from Keegan Bowers, 6 points from Brady Melvin, 3 points from Cole Buckingham. Eli Tyson had 8 points, 3 from Preston King, and 1 from Travion Johnson. Travis, real quick, got some team stats for us.
Fairfield shot 15 of 33 for 45% from the field, 7 of 22 for 3 for 32%, 10 of 15 for the free throw line, 67%. West Frankfort shot 18 of 41 for 44%, 1 of 8 from 3 for 13%, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75%. Rebounding and turnover numbers, Fairfield offensive rebounds 8, 12 defensive rebounds, 13 turnovers. West Frankfort 4 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds, and 13 turnovers.
So again, the Mules will advance to face Hamilton County tomorrow in the Consolation Championship at 3 o'clock. That will be the first of 4 championships tomorrow afternoon/evening. And we'll give you our schedule for tomorrow as well, starting up at 8:30 a.m. If I can find my... Okay, at 8:30 a.m. Again, it is Harrisburg and Carterville. At 10 o'clock, Carmi takes on Anna Jonesboro. Those both are 5th place semifinal games. Then at noon, it will be Herring and Vienna. At 1:30, Eldorado and Massac County. Then again, the championship on the Consolation side at 3 o'clock. 5th place game at 6. 3rd place game at 7:30. And the championship at 9 o'clock. So we'll pack things up and come back here in about 9 hours to broadcast some more basketball. Final day of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament tomorrow, beginning at 8:30. So a big thanks to J.C. Tinsley and Asher Penrod back at the studio. Drew Poughton there on the WFIW side for Cadence Driscoll. Haley Winkleman here on the WRUL Sports YouTube side. Roger Hobbs, thanks to him for helping out earlier today, as well as Bryce Thompson and Joey Lane. For Travis Black, I'm Cole Carter. Have a great night.